something to do with beauty, something to do with being able to see yourself and for who you really are. Yes, on one part it talks about seeing your authentic self, discovering the unseen authentic expression of who you are, but on the other side it's talking about this glow up, that it's now ripe for you to, I see like a banana. You are skinning the banana, so it's ripe, to be tasted. It's ripe to be tasted. It's ripe to be savored. Okay, and that is referring to you. Okay, you are ripe. You are really ripe. This is what Spirit is sharing with us today, to you collective, for this reading. And I feel that this, if you resonate, right, this is a timeless message. So I'm sensing that about 80% of the people that come across this video will resonate with them. And it's okay if it does not resonate with you for the 20%. There are other videos that you can tune into. So for the 80%, I feel that you may feel like you're caught off guard. You feel caught off guard by this message. It's like, I'm getting a sense, it's a bit of a weird description, but I'm sensing like, an animal in that community, like a lion, a cub, that has been abused by the other community lions, and growing up, this lion is feeling really insecure and is always, injured, have injuries in its mane, right? It's not full. You see, the fur is not full. The pelt, the cat's pelt, is not. It's not shiny. It's always has dirt stuck in them. Yeah. So, but this lion or lioness now is coming of age, not literally, but for some of you, yes, coming of age, maturity, and this version of you is now shining through. This beauty of you is shining from within, and it's actually showing up on the surface now. It's showing up through your personality. You do not know actually, but your personality is attractive now. It's very magnetic. It's very desirable. Okay, even if you don't see, even if you do not hear about it from others, but you can sense, you can see people's, how they look at you. You can feel the vibes, like even if they do not look at you, in public, you can feel like the vibes is focused onto you. It's zoning in onto you, and you tend to want to evade this. You tend not to want to care about what others think of you, which is great, which is how it should really be at the root of it all. However, there is also a time where we should celebrate ourselves for who we are, whether is it from the soul level, the inner qualities, or whether is it on the external, how we celebrate our self-expression in and out. It both matters. Okay, so what I see right now is you are someone that is evolving physically, and this physical side of you is mirroring strongly the inner journey of alchemy that you have been on, this inner transformational journey you have been on, and you are glowing brightly, and this is becoming irresistible. Okay, so let's look at the first cards here. All right, I just get a sense that you are being caught off guard, so that's all right. Okay, and it's a very beautiful thing to be off guard, caught off guard with a surprise message, for you. Okay. Mm. Mm. Yeah, you do not give in to expectations of yourself, of the expectation of what others have of you. You cut yourself free, okay? You are someone that is deeply connected to your intuition. You are acutely aware of your potentials, the talents that you have, and it goes past limits that what others would expect of you. Okay, you are a very skillful, a very knowledgeable and talented individual. So I am saying this right now is I feel that you do not give yourself the props. I think you take sometimes these qualities within you for granted, and just look at yourself. Look at how far you are, how far you have been on this journey, and how many lives you have touched, even if you don't feel it's many. But look at the quality of life you bring into the lives of others, is what I want to say. Okay, you are someone that inspires others to be adaptable. You inspire others to feel whole again, to be able to help them shift and alchemize. So I feel like you are somewhat like a healer. Okay, I feel like you are like a healer. So you can just take a look at these three gorgeous cards. Okay, I just love this. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, these three cards are the journey that you have been on, and it's really magical. It's truly magical, and you will be amazed at times when you even think about the journey you have been on. So many things that are hard to describe or feels impossible has happened in your life that leads you to where you are now. Okay, people that used to not believe in you, are starting to believe in you, starting to see the change in you because of this outward glow that you have. All right, and let's see what the oracle card has to say. This is 29, and okay, let me just let you get a sense of this. Everything is returning back to you. All the changes, all the efforts, all the commitment is all returning back to you. Okay, it's beautiful. So this is number 29. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. Tripping on my tongue a bit. Okay, it's time to speak your truth. You no longer need to hold back what you have to say for fear of what others may think. You are being asked to speak up and share your feelings, your wisdom, and whatever is on your mind. When you have something to say, yet hold your words back through fear, okay, you create a blockage in your energy and life. Speak up. What you have to say is important and worth being heard. If you are a public speaker or have a desire to speak publicly, this card encourages you to use your voice and claim your power. Okay, so being able to speak up is important. Owning our voice is important. Owning the clarity to be able to project this audible voice is important. I feel like the voice that we have is a great extension of who we are within, is a great extension of how we look like, and it can either draw a clearer picture or it can muddle who we are. So like take for example, I'm not new to give in giving spiritual readings, but I am new in giving YouTube oracle readings, okay, for collectives. So what I'm doing right now in my own phase of journey in this YouTube world right now is after every video I've uploaded, I would look at them again. I do see like there are points that I have to improve. Like some earlier, the very early videos, I do not express certain emotions. I feel like I have to project certain emotions, which I'm capable of. It's just that it's a different setting, when you're not talking to a physical person. So there are some things that I am feeling that you have to get used to. There is a self-observation that is encouraged right now by spirit for you to own this attractive, irresistible expression of who you are in terms of your soul, your voice, and your physical appearance. Okay, something about you is appealing. So, yeah, speak your truth. And because of this glow up that you have, you can get away actually when you do make the effort to speak your truth. If you're talking softly and you notice it, just speak louder. If you talk too loud or too fast, just pace yourself so that you sound as attractive as how you look. Okay, so this is what I'm getting from there. And you are already doing it, it's just that you are in the phase of perfecting it. Okay, so let's see what resources, what the universe has for you. Okay. Yeah, you're not falling down, you are changing course. Okay, you are not settling for lesser than what you is your birthright to have, to own, to experience, to connect with in your life. Right. So your self-awareness of this purity within your heart is what makes you beautiful. It's what makes you different. It's what sets you apart, from the standard way of attractiveness. It's a very organic kind of way of being who you are. Okay. So you can see these cards here. Okay. Okay. There are some truths that you still do not know completely, some information that you need to be able to reclaim this new level of confidence that you are called to receive and embody and project out. And this this information does not lie, in the current lens which you have built up your foundations from. You are called to build, a new home, a new family, a new community in a different location. Okay, some of you may feel like you want to travel, or you may want to quit maybe a group meeting, of friends that you meet up with, maybe not quit, but maybe you just do not feel like you resonate with them anymore. I mean, it's nothing right or wrong in this case about, if they are, or if they are toxic or not. It's not really that the case, but in some of the cases, yes, you realize that some people, they hold on to things and they cannot connect as deeply as how you would, and it's difficult to reach out to them. And yeah, I just feel like your beauty, your truth is wasted on them. Okay, and they are more happy to be, how to say, to be more comfortable in the versions of themselves that they already know. I mean, that is fine. They are on their own unique paths. So this is what I would always respect. as much as possible. You know, it's not perfect when it comes to relationships, you know. And you are seeing your truth here. You are seeing your truth, okay? You are deciding what to cut out and what to retain in your life. And the more incongruent energies, when, when it comes to belief systems, when it comes to ways of staying connected with people, you know, to experience, to be in communities in a way that people expect you of, so that you can feel a sense of self-worth when you cut that version of yourself, the old version of yourself out, which is an inauthentic version of yourself that's essentially not you. You're liberated. Okay, you can see this, you're liberated, like the birds here. Okay, so it's a powerful thing. You're opening your own Pandora's box when other people, they are quite half-assing it, or not even, they're not even on it. You know, many people's Pandora's box are shut off, you know. It's tough. Yeah, it's not easy actually at this point of time. But we are meant to break through. We are meant to climb the mountain. We are not meant to stay low, you know. Yeah. We are meant to reach higher grounds. So let's see. Okay, interesting. Number 17. It's very fractalized. So take a moment to feel into this. Very fractalized, but you can still see it comes as a whole, you know, this image. It looks like a tree branch with its textures of the bark, okay? But it's like a breaking away, okay? So I feel like a sense of you are breaking away, falling apart just to come back to yourself in a different way. You are restructuring so many things, you know, like so many habits in your life. You are wanting to take up new activities, maybe learn a new language, you know, pick up things to be passionate about, you know, writing, ways of different self-expression, you know. Yeah, something that can complement this glow up that you are currently going through, and it's staying on. You know, this glow up is staying on. It's not dwindling down, you know. It lasts. Okay, so let's see what the message is. Number 19. Okay. Deeper look. You are opening to a unique perspective. You are now able to see below the surface to gain a much deeper understanding of what is taking place. This not only applies to your life, but to your understanding of other people as well. Okay, you're seeing things clearer. You will be able to see the smallest detail and see the energetic pattern of what is occurring. You see the consequences, both positive and negative, of your decisions and where they will lead you. This gives you the ability to offer sound counsel to others and to lead your own life in the right direction. So yeah, I'm just feeling that you are that healer, you know, whether you are doing this professionally or in the background, or doing it as a friend, you know, as a bypass, you know, someone passerby, you know. You stand in your inner peace, and people often wonder why you are able to be this strong version of you. They wonder how you got there, you see. And because of, just based on your energy, this appeals out to them, you know, for people to want to be like you. Not exactly like you, but I mean, you get what I mean, you know. They just want to be like you. They want to be resilient, they want to be attractive, they want to be loved, and they want to be loving. And something just comes into my mind right now is it's a bit like a double-edged sword, awareness. To be able to see people's potentials. Not many people they would choose. I mean, there are still many people that would choose their innermost potential to break free from the vines that constrict them. But there are those that just take a slower time to reach there, you know. So what I would say, use your appeal, use this beauty this glow up, use this magnetism wisely. Okay, use this energy wisely, use this awareness wisely. It is a very powerful resource, like a double-edged sword. It can keep us entrapped, in because we are so attractive, we may attract moths, we may attract people that doesn't bring us honey, we don't attract the honeybees, we attract moths that feeds us a lot of the dust, moth dust. I mean, I'm not sure what you call it, but make sure that you are channeling this to the right connections, or into channeling it into space, okay? Which means giving yourself the space from people. Sometimes we just have to take a break, maybe go a whole month without meeting some people. So I feel like a fraction of collective needs time out from others, time out from even yourself. Okay, get to know who you are all over again. Okay, so you can see this new reconfiguration of your aura, your energetic field, more clearly. Okay, so I feel like there's inner work to do here, and you already know how to do it. It's just that you have to take time off to breathe, to take it easy, and yeah, you know what to do. So okay, wow, whoosh. A lot of a sense of fulfillment. Yeah, I'm seeing like you are strengthening the bonds with the people that matter. You are making deep, intimate connections with people in your not so distant future. Okay, you are traveling, you are exploring new places. Okay, you are seeking lands beyond the barren one because you have finished learning the lessons of. Okay, there's nothing more for you to learn here. I'm not saying Earth as a whole, but of where you currently are at. Okay, just have a closer look at this. You're building a new home in a distance. It shows up in the distance here. So it's a very fulfilled, it's a very intimate setting. People do not need to know all the details of your life. Some people, for example, on social media, they are airing so many. I mean, I feel like it's a bit ridiculous. Because their posts, I feel like there's a lot of rubbish content online, and people are just doing it because it's how to say, it attracts viewers, the likes and so forth. They are rehashing things over and over again from other creators. Not all are bad actually. Some really do lift up the vibration to really benefit, with humor, but there are some of them that has a lot of, fake cruelty put into them. So, or they are just, I think, in ways that they are not, or that's not authentically them, making partnerships with people and pretend to be boy girlfriends and doing shit online. Okay, so I feel a part of you once will be seen, and it comes naturally to you, and you're very comfortable with still having your private life, you know. Not everyone has to see the true magic that you are. It can feel too big for others to perceive of. So this comes down as also having healthy boundaries, healthy expectations of this new self, safeguard this new self, but yet don't constrict your personal expression. Have been aware of what you express, what information, what intel about your personal life, your private life that you are sharing with others. This is a part of ourselves that we give away. So be sure that people are actually doing the same, like when you're just giving away a precious piece of yourself, private information. If they're just on the fence, like, okay, they're just actually taking your information, and they are not really reciprocating. Sometimes this is due to insecurity of what people have, or they just do not want to be your real friends. So just be careful of be aware of these people. They are on the fence, or they are really beyond your fence, within your compound. So anything else that Spirit wants to share about this? Glow up this chapter for this collective. Keep traveling is what I feel the angels are saying, the guides are saying. They are pushing you forward. They are pushing you forward, and like the waves of the sea, sometimes you feel a bit bad for leaving people behind, okay, or you're ridiculed by others for doing so, or you feel like you are committing yourself to 110 things at once without truly focusing on one single thing. So what universe is saying, just continue to move forward with the things that you have right now. Yeah. And just keep embracing this new exploration, this new journey that you are on. Okay? So let's see what the final message, oracle message here. Wow, okay, it's like shish. It's a fully bloomed flower, okay? Brightly colored, it looks like a honey golden type of flower energy here. Intimacy, I'm feeling like intimacy, like you're really enjoying, you are starting to know how to savor who you are, savor the good things in your life, and let's see, 26. Elemental. This elemental energy is calling you to connect to the mighty and loving life force of the planet. Try gardening, get a houseplant, go for a hike, or sit on the grass in the park. Open yourself to the energy of Earth in every activity you do. Feel the pulse of life in the plants, embrace the magic of creation, and play within the beauty and bounty that Mother Earth provides. Yeah, it's a reflection of the beauty that lies within you for sure. So, give your gratitude and prayer to all that you eat. Creating an intimate connection with Gaia heals the earth and opens you to new levels of energy, connection, and communication in a very powerful way. So you're not just a healer for others, you are a healer for yourself. It's not to heal what is broken, it's to come to terms with the new version of you that is here to stay. Okay, this beauty in you will not fade away, right? And it rhymes. Okay, gratitude, yeah, being a state of gratitude, you're maintaining this frequency, you're exuding this pure vibration. Nothing can stop you now. Okay, so this is the underlying message. You're getting helping hand. Where is it? From your guides, your angels, your higher self, your inner wisdom, your inner child. I feel your spirit team has got your back. You're getting a lot of new information. You're catching to a lot of new information that's flowing through this channel here. Okay? And they are catching the codes for you and sending it down to you. And you're not missing a single beat right now. Okay? Nothing is random. Everything that happens is leading you down this path of becoming. To know yourself deeply, to love yourself deeply, to see your reflection in this new mirror. This one mirror is all you need. To be the most attractive, soulful, healing individual. That this earth has ever homed. Okay? You are majestic. You're beautiful. And you are worth every bit of blessings, of love that life have to give. Okay? You are not alone, you're never alone. Yeah. The people that appreciate you are arriving, that truly sees you for who you are arriving. Okay? Trust in your spirit team. You're already trusting your spirit team, but continue to trust this path. Keep moving forward. there are better roses, you know, that in places that you are going to visit, you're going to be, and you look back and see, like, oh yeah, I was once really hoping and dreaming about being here for years, for my whole life, in fact, for some of you, and I'm already here. I've manifested, created this version of me, version of my relationships. It makes me feel whole in ways that I have not felt before. And I feel safe living in this new reality. So I mean, this new reality is also the one that many of us in this collective, right, that we are trying to create here. And yeah, please do continue to take care of yourself as you take care of the other people, the people around you in your life. So you're definitely on the right path. I can feel that. It's like you are confident, you know, becoming more and more confident in knowing who you are, and all is well. Yeah. So keep shining, and if you resonate with this message, drop me a comment to let me know, and you can just feel free to subscribe and like this video. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.